Burn, baby, burn. Yes, today is the day that the highly anticipated Baby Doge burn portal has been released. This is what it looks like right here. It went live just about a half an hour ago. You can find it on babydogeswap.com. Click on the link there to go to the burn portal. This is just a screenshot here, but these numbers are constantly updating in real time and going up. Shows you all the cool features. It shows you the total amount burned today over 24 hours. It shows you the total amount that's been burned in Baby Doge's lifetime. It shows you the percentage burn that the 24 hours is of the lifetime. It shows you the buyback and burn balance. It shows you the dead wallet balance. It gives you the wallet addresses to the dead wallet. It gives you the wallet addresses to where the money is coming from that is going to be burned. There's also a link to Baby Doge Swap right here if you just want to swap some coins. All this cool stuff, and the price has been on fire lately, as you know. Here's a 1-month chart trending straight up. This coin has broken the top 100 in the world in terms of total market cap. It's at 69 right now. It slipped down to 72 after a slight dip today, but it broke from well outside the top 100 into the top 70 yesterday. That is very, very impressive. You've probably been seeing some headlines like this. Baby Doge had the best 7-day results among the top 100 coins by market cap, which it did. It was the top performing coin in all the top 100 over the last 7 days. Specifically, it's up 65% on the week, 225% on the 2 weeks, and 300% on the 30 days. Now, you always got to compare it to Bitcoin and Ethereum. So again, 30 days, Baby Doge up 300%, Bitcoin only up 15%, Ethereum only up 7%. So this coin is way outperforming the market. Now, it has dipped back a slight bit today, as I just mentioned right here, down around 6% on the day. That is due to external reasons having nothing to do with Baby Doge. The whole market is down due to this. Stablecoin issuer Paxos ordered to halt creation for Binance USD. So what happened is the SEC just announced yesterday that BUSD needs to cease operations immediately. So BUSD is the number 3 ranked stablecoin. They're behind Tether and USDC. And they've been gaining some ground recently. So Tether's total market cap is $68 billion, USDC's is $40 billion, and BUSD's is $16 billion. So they're clearly number 3, but they have been growing. So, of course, the main question is why the SEC go after BUSD as opposed to the other two. I think it has to do with sort of anti-monopoly practices. Binance is a monopoly, but in terms of exchanges, they do dominate the marketplace. Here's the average trading volume. So they average about $20 billion a day in terms of average trading volume, whereas the number 2 and every other of the top exchanges only averages about 1.3 billion and less. So again, Binance averages $20 billion trading volume. Coinbase, Kraken, KuCoin, Bitstamp, Finex, they all average 1.4 billion or less. Binance controls 55% of the spot market volume, but that's even greater than it sounds because it's not like they have 55%, the number 2 is 30%, the number 3 is 20%. They have 55%, and given these numbers here, the number 2 and every other exchange only has 5% maximum or less. So they do dominate. So when they announced with less than a year ago, they were going to create a new stable coin to compete with the other two, USDC and Tether. You know, obviously the SEC is probably thinking, okay, well, you know, they control everything else. We don't want one, company doing all that, so we'll target that one as opposed to the other two. That's at least what I think. But the whole market kind of nuked a little bit today. Bitcoin's down 2%, Ethereum is down 4%. Baby Doge down around 7%, but they're still up way big, around 300% on the month. Now, let's get back to the burn portal. Now, why is it relevant? So I'm getting a lot of messages. Well, okay, it looks kind of cool, the burn portal, but does it really increase price? And what's so big about it? Those are good questions. I'd be asking the same thing. It all ties back to Shiba Inu, the godfather of meme coins, top 15 coin, and the greatest performing asset in the history of any asset class on planet Earth. Here's this article here, this famous article. An investor who put $8,000 into Shiba Inu in early 2021 when the coin was launched. That turned into $5.7 billion a year later, not million, billion. So $8,000 in less than a year turned into $5.7 billion. So obviously with these ridiculous returns, anything that this project does, Shiba Inu, other similar meme coins are going to copy. And so this ties into the burns because token burns weren't really a thing before 2021. And then Shiba Inu did this huge token burn in May 2021 and the price skyrocketed. What happened was they gave 50% of their token supply to Vitalik Buterin, who then announced he was going to burn the whole thing. So it amounted to $6 billion in SHIB tokens were going to be burned. And the token, which was already doing pretty well, it just skyrocketed the next day. This looks like at least a 100x here, dropped multiple zeros. Now it pulled back a little bit after that, but then it had another huge second pump right there. So the announcement of this huge $6 billion burn caused Shiba Inu to skyrocket. So now ever since then, in the last 2 years, you've been seeing other similar coins, initiate huge token burns. Shiba Inu, they continued. This was just 2 months ago. They announced that their burn rate was going to increase 650% on a given week, and then that caused a 20% pump. So it's still working to this day. So Baby Doge, similar coin, they're obviously going to be doing the same thing. So what they did is first 3 months ago, November 4th, they announced this big burn portal. So you don't want to just one day launch a burn portal without any hype, then the price isn't really going to be impacted. You need to really kind of hype it up over a couple weeks, couple months to maximize the effect. That's what they did perfectly. So they announced it 3 months ago. Then about a month ago, in early January, they announced a teaser of the portal, sort of a prototype. This right here, what it looks like. Then they did an AMA about 2 weeks ago. Then they announced a specific day that the portal was going to be live today, February 13th. And they did a 10-day countdown. They did a 7-day countdown. Then just yesterday, they announced that they'll be burning 5 tokens for each 1 token burned through the community burn portal through April 1st. And then today, the burn portal went live. So the kind of buildup to it was done perfectly, implemented perfectly. And the result is this beautiful looking 1 month chart here, up around 300% in the last month when the rest of the market was only up between 5 and 15%. Very, very impressive. The rest of the crypto media has picked up on it. BSC News, it was the top trending coin on Binance.com, and they wrote this article. Excuse me, what a week. Baby Doge posts biggest gains among top 100 coins, which is relevant because remember, Baby Doge is not on Binance, surprisingly. You'd think it is, but no, they are not. So CZ is definitely noticing. Could be something in the future. I don't know. We'll see. Benzinga also wrote an article. Elon Musk's favorite Dogecoin knockoff source 17%. You today got into it. Baby Doge burn innovation going live in 24 hours. Here's all the details. And meanwhile, the usage statistics have been increasing the whole time too. So we know price increase for Baby Doge, but also the total value locked and increased from 37 million around 2 weeks ago to 60 million today. So the buzz is affecting total value locked. That's basically the amount of money that's in the farming and staking mechanisms. Also, the daily volume on Baby Doge swap, the cross-chain swap, it hit an all-time high middle of last week. One day it hit 7.5 million. So this is a perfect example of good hype, price skyrocketed, and then also usage statistics skyrocketed as well. So for today, I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know, are you still bullish on Baby Doge? How excited are you about the Born Portal? Have you used it yet? What do you think about it? I'll be back tomorrow with a new video. Ben Crypto signing out. Catch you later.